Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got 3 mini romance book reviews for you. Alright, so recently I've fallen down the rabbit hole of contemporary romance books and I'm loving it. I figured I would give you some reviews on 3 of my most recent reads. So the first book we're going to talk about is Parental Guidance. So this one I read as an ebook. This was so much fun to read. So I loved the fake dating trope in this. It was so good and I really loved the characters. I just really liked that this kind of morphed from fake dating to kind of idiots in love. Caleb and Zara were so good together in this. Caleb is a pro hockey player and Zara is an artist, and Caleb did something stupid and his mom basically makes him go on a dating website to help promote the team and, you know, show that he's not as dumb as, you know, what got him in the mess in the first place. Caleb and Zara end up going on this date and they both kind of realize they're just doing it for fun and, you know, they don't really plan on dating each other. So they just kind of start fake dating and then feelings happen and it's just so good. One of the other things that really set this book apart was that consent was a huge thing in this book. It was just so well done. So the only thing I didn't really like about this book was that in the major big sex scene, it felt really out of character for them. And then, you know, there was the argument thing in there, but that also got dissolved kind of quickly. So that was, it was okay. But, you know, the big sex scene felt a little out of character for them. But otherwise, this book was fantastic. And this one got a solid 4 out of 5 stars. And it's one that I highly recommend. I do have the second book for this one and I cannot wait to read it. So the next book in this mini book review is going to be the Bromance Book Club. So this one I think I bought into too much of the hype because I didn't like this one as much as I thought I would, and I did find it a little bit problematic, at least for me. There was a lot of arguing and the big main argument I felt like delved into a childish mindset and I just didn't like that. Their arguments were rooted in real problems and they let their stubbornness and pettiness get in the way of actually fixing the problem and talking like adults, like the adults that they are. And that kind of drove me up a wall a little bit and then it just kind of got swept under the rug, I felt like. But on the flip side, I did really like the fluffy scenes. I liked when they actually communicated well, and I liked when they were, you know, being an actual family with their daughters and, you know, doing things as a family and actually talking and, you know, actually being adults. That was really great. And I loved the going on the dates, and I loved the fact that Gavin, the main male character, was reading romance books with his buddies to figure out, you know, what the women in their lives want. That was awesome. And I also liked when Thea actually stood up for herself, you know, to the other WAGs or the Wives and Girlfriends Club or whatever they are. I liked when she actually stood up for herself and actually decided to not take any of their shit anymore. That was awesome. So this one got a 3.5 out of 5 stars from me. So now we're on to the most recent of my contemporary romance reads, and that is Real Men Knit. This was really fun and lighthearted, but it also didn't really pull its punches with talking about the death of a parent and the grieving process and, you know, trying to continue their legacy with owning a shop. And it was kind of cozy and modern and just, I really enjoyed it. And also the knitting shop, Strong Knits, sounds amazing. And now I just want to work on all the craft projects. But I really love Jesse. He was such a cool character. On the outside, he projects a lot of confidence and he's a ladies' man and he's always out with a different girl almost every night. And he's kind of a heartbreaker. But on the inside, when we got to see his mindset, he's very insecure. He feels like a mess. He feels like he's messing up every single thing in his life. And he just wants to make his mom proud and, you know, keep the shop that she built running. And I really loved that kind of duality, and I really liked seeing Jesse's inner thoughts and, you know, having him as the main male character being really soft and seeing all of his feelings about everything. That was really great, and I really loved that. And I loved the brothers. The brothers were awesome, and they gave him so much shit for every little thing that he did, and that's the way family should be. That was awesome. But again, one of the only things that I didn't like about this book was the arguments between the brothers. They had the same argument, I think, 3 different times in the first half of the book. But I mean, I understand why it was there, because they're fighting over, you know, whether to keep the shop open or sell it, or how they're going to keep the shop afloat and what they're going to do about everything. And I understand that, but it felt a little repetitive sometimes. But the second half of the book, exact middle of the book, things picked up so quickly, and it just, everything just all came together, and it was just so amazing. And now I I want another book in this series. Like, please tell me we're getting more books, because I want a book from each of the brothers' perspectives now. And like, this book was really, really good and lighthearted and warm and cozy and still modern, and like, now I want to go work on all the craft projects. This one got a 4 out of 5 stars for me, and this is one that I would highly recommend. It's so, so good. Alright, that is it for my mini romance book reviews. Have you guys read any contemporary romance books lately? If you have, let me know down below. Or if you have any recommendations for new ones, let me know. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already and would like to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the notification button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish content and bookish stuff, check out the links down below. There's also a link to the Black Lives Matter info card. Alrighty, bye guys!